5 reasons why I like the Raven cycle. Number 1. The main girl didn't make me sick. Now this is a huge accomplishment considering 99% of the times when I'm reading a YA novel. Number 2. All the other characters. It's just no fair, really. Number 3. The story and magic. Now the first one only gets better. The second one is just amazing from the start. Not to mention this is the kind of magic you could believe in. Number 4. Ronan. Well, what could I say? I only go for the characters who would never marry me. Number 5. It's gay as fuck. Hi everyone, it's Esti and today we are going to talk about my favorite book of 2016. First off, I'm sorry for not wearing any makeup. I just already cleaned my face from all the things I usually use. So I'm not looking like the sleep-deprived, caffeine-addicted child I am, but just bear with me. And second of all, this was actually pretty damn hard because I've read a lot of things in 2016, but I actually wanted to choose something that was released in this year, and this is how we ended up with my favorite book of the year. So here we go, Maggie Stiefvater, The Raven King from the Raven Cycle. The only reason why I don't have the paperback of the 4th book, only the Kindle version, is the fact that the Amazon shipping fees are just bah. And also it will be released next year in Hungarian as well, and I have all the other books in Hungarian, so it would be just nice to have a whole collection. Okay guys, so this will not be entirely spoiler free, but I will try to save as many details as I can. The main story of these books are really not that complicated at all. It's about a guy who wants to find the tomb of a Welsh king, and in the process he's collecting all of these other people around himself. Now what makes this story really special and these books really special are actually all these other characters and he himself, of course. First of all, we have a girl and her name is Blue. She comes of a family full of psychics, and in this family only her abilities are dull. What raises Blue above your usual Mary Sue is the fact that she admits that she wants to be more, and she also does things for making herself more. Then we have Gansey, the nice rich boy who carries this childhood trauma that drives him crazy, until he just decides to go on this adventure, trying to find this Welsh king, not because of the treasure, but because he would be the first one who actually did it. You know, I love Gansey because he reminds me of myself. Everybody wants to stand out. Every one of us wants to be special. We all believe that we were born for more, and Gansey stands for this in his rich awkwardness. And there is Noah. Noah is actually a ghost. Now, I really felt like we didn't have enough of him in the 4 books, but as I thought back about Noah's character, I just realized that it's not true at all. He's just this really brave soul with an actual character development, and he's just really, really kind. 4th, we have Ronan. Now Ronan is my absolute favorite because I just love broken, self-destructive things. Oh, and did I mention that he's able to pull out of things from his dreams? Because yeah, he can do that. And that's the kind of magic these books really have. Oh, and he's also gay. And last but not least, we have Adam. I left him for the last for many reasons. He is easily the best character in the story, although not my favorite at all. The thing is that I hated him so much for so long, exactly why I love Gansey, because he reminds me of myself. But not the good part. He reminds me of the bad parts of my personality. The fact that my feelings towards Adam changed while I was reading this story just describes really well what a good writer Maggie Stiefvater is. From this jealous little boy with an abusive father and way unhealthy amount of pride, she manages to create this strong individual who not only learns how to give, but also he learns how to accept things, which is probably even more important because as she also describes Adam, he is just too hungry for love and really for anything as he could get from other people. There are so many important things that this book stands for that gender equality is really the least of them. I mean, there is this girl who is fighting for being equal to all these rich kids and boys, just really for her life to be ruled by her, to be her own. And also, for example, Adam is a canonically bisexual character, and I'm always talking about how important diversity is in books and in films. So yeah. Although I would be really happy if someone would represent me for a change. Who's representing aces, guys? I really think that the story itself of the Raven cycle is not that important. It's basically just a tool that gets our characters from A to B. And it's not a problem because it's still fascinating. Like I said, for example, the magic in it is just amazing. I mean, it's about ley lines mostly and dreams, so it's not your usual Vend and Harry Potter kind of magic, which is just amazing because, you know, change is amazing. To be fair, not even this love triangle kind of thingy irritated me in it, mostly because it was more about jealousy than love. It was more about the things you think you would and could never have than actual love for another person. I mean, there was attraction, of course, because we are talking about teenagers and it's a YA novel, but it was really more about like personality and self-esteem than anything else. What really sucks you into this world, however, is that you know that it is not true, but you not only want it to be true, you could also imagine it being so. And I also have to mention all the other characters who are not in the center but like really adding to the story, like for example Blue's mother and father as well, and really all the other kids' families. It's just really important. And I really have to mention that although all these 5 characters have their individual and respective love interests, they kind of all in love with each other, just a little bit. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I had a friendship like that. I mean, a group of friends like that, where we all was a little bit in love with the others. So that's just really a magical feeling. What is also really interesting and what also made me love this entire series so much is that it started off as something a bit lukewarm. And to be fair, I was a bit afraid that the writer wouldn't make any risky moves and choices, but thank God I was wrong, and I was so wrong. Because she did, she really did. And we are not talking about just tiny things, we are talking about, for example, LGBT characters, and also the end was a bit surprising, like she pulled something that I really didn't expect her to do. And yeah, I just really don't want to tell what that was, because guys, just read these books and I don't want to ruin the entire thing for you. And I really only told you guys about the gay characters because if you go on Tumblr and search for the Raven cycle, I bet that that will be the first thing you would ever see about these books. So yeah, please, if you haven't yet, just give a chance to these books because they are really good. They really deserve it. Not just because of the amazing characters and atmosphere it has, but also because it's touching problems that are like really important and will be even more important in the future for our generation and the next that is coming. I'm really sorry that I couldn't show you the actual 4th book in a physical version. It's on my tablet PC, on my like Amazon Kindle thing. And I promise that once I have it, I will just take a picture of it and put it on Instagram or whatever. But really, this is good. This is good. And it was my favorite book that was released in 2016 for sure. However, I really would like to have 2 honorable mentions because I've read just a lot of things in this year, and although my favorite from 2016 was for sure The Raven King, my favorite read in this year wasn't. So these 2 stories I was so in love with are actually 2 entirely different things. So one was a trilogy by Nora Sakovic. My really tiny Slavic knowledge says that it's probably Sakovic. And the title was The Foxhole Court, and yeah, it's about a sport that in reality does not exist, but it is just so good. And also the other one was Aristotle and Dante Discovered the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Sands, if I pronounce his name right, because he is Mexican. And yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce Spanish names. But both of these stories are just really good, so if you have the time, the money, you find them on the internet, whatever, just read them, because yeah, both of them are really important for different things, and especially Ari and Dante. They are teaching you so much about, not just about yourself, but also about the world you are living in. So yeah. So guys, this was my favorite book review kind of thing of 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. This will be uploaded on Boxing Day, so I hope that you have just an amazing holiday with your families and eat a lot of really delicious things. Stay tuned for the next episode. Stay safe, take care, and as always, thanks for watching me. Bye.